And who knows but that you have come to royal position for such a time as this. Time waits for no one. It has a startling way of reminding us that we are a moment and that God is forever. My story is about time and how God in His sovereignty allowed me to see His kingdom come. My name is Esther, and I know what it is like to lack vision and to have grasped it. Growing up, I had no mother or father, but was under the care of my dear cousin Mordecai. And while there were times that I couldn't see any great plans for my future, God most certainly did. I lived through a time of tremendous turmoil, where extermination breathed heavy down my neck and knocked hard at my people's door. You see, there's been a long history of killing men and women simply because they believe in the living God. As if killing people who worship God gets rid of God Himself. An unthinkable plot to annihilate all the Jewish people hung heavy over the palace like a thick, dark cloud. As I recalled God's faithfulness to me, I realized that my purpose must be His purpose, that my time is His time, and that forever my heart must be at His service. I needed Him and Him alone to reveal the battle plan, and if I perished, I perished. I knew I was here for such a time as this. Unusual times call for unusual action. And so I called for 3 days of prayer and fasting throughout the entire kingdom. And I fell prostrate before the Lord. And I heard the words of God. And I received a vision from the Almighty. I then proceeded to invite the king twice to dinner. And I told him of the evil plot to destroy all the Jewish people. My people. And again, I found the Lord most true to His word, that everything that is hidden in darkness will be brought into the light, and the motives of men's hearts will be made known. His Majesty responded most favorably, and the Jewish people once again beheld a miraculous deliverance. I suppose I could have argued back and forth with God, telling Him all the reasons why I wasn't qualified to be in this position at this particular time, and thus accomplished nothing. But I learned this, that while we may not understand why God has placed us where He has, that doesn't mean that God doesn't have a plan. For God knows the plans He has for us, and they are good plans, plans to prosper us and not to harm us, plans to give us hope and a future. A calendar may tell the day, but it doesn't have the power to understand time. God is calling you, as He did to me, to understand the times that you are living in against the blueprint of eternity. For we are a vapor. God is eternal. We are here today and gone tomorrow. Will you use your position for His heavenly purpose? Teach us, O God, to number our days aright, so that we may gain a heart of wisdom. May the favor of the Lord our God rest upon us and establish the work of our hands. Yes, establish the work of our hands.